Tonight's Midnight Special brought to you by Chevrolet. Chevrolet, building a better way to see the USA. And now, 7-Up the Uncoaler says sit back. Let the Midnight Special shine its light on you. Here's Helen Reddy.
Thank you, and welcome to the Midnight Special. Now, I know all of you who are living on the East Coast and the West Coast, I better know what you're thinking. You're thinking the Midnight Special, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. They're an hour late, right? Wrong. Because in Middle America, Central Time, it's midnight. And let's face it, folks, Middle America is where it's at! But I'm pretty excited to be hosting this show because it's the first in a weekly series of a very exciting new concept in late night television. And each week, in addition to some of the great names in music and comedy like Billy Preston, George Carlin, Albert Hammond, there will be a rotating host to greet the show each week. People like the Bee Gees, Johnny Rivers, Mac Davis, Paul Williams, and that's just a start. So, if you like music, this show is for you.
I had to combine Wish You Luck on the very first show. I think this is a great idea because on Friday night at 1 o'clock, I never know what to do with myself. And this would be a great thing for me to watch this with all my friends. It's just sensational. So I wish you the very best of luck. I hope you have a lovely time. I'd love to stay, but one of the Clydesdales is missing, and I always have to go find them when they're gone. So thank you. Hi-yo, gang. Hi-yo. Thank you,
A few years ago, when I was still trying to make a name for myself in the music business, I appeared on the bill with our next act. And the audience had not come to see me at all. They had come to see Ike and Tina. And I would be singing a song, and the audience would be yelling out, "Bring out Ike and Tina!" And being a trooper, and, the show must go on and all that, I kept right on singing, and the audience kept right on yelling, "Bring out Ike and Tina!" And what was the song I was singing? Oh, yeah. I don't know how to lie. Happens all the time. Anyway, folks, here they are, the most exciting husband and wife team since Dennis and Michelle Hopper, Ike and Tina Turner!
That goes a long way toward getting rid of nervousness, That's the first thing you have to do, man. Get rid of that nervousness, you know. This can make you nervous, man, standing up in front of people, talking, you know. You've had to do it, man. Back there, it's, you know, nobody's looking at you, man. You get out here. And it is my job, you know. Welcome to my job, man. Nobody goes right to work, right? It's always got a little time, belongs to you. You first get there, you don't run right in. You don't see memos dated 9:01. People don't jump out of bed and vacuum, right? Get a little time to take it easy, you know. My job, man. Originally, this job was called Foole. That was the old name. Understand your son's a fool, Mrs. Carlin. Yes, well, Merv Griffin likes him. Fool. I'll start putting that on the forms. Occupation, fool. Those are the days they were using the real thing, though. They really had guys that, I guess one night the dancers were late or something. Bring the fool out. Hey, he's good, good. Often people want to know how you start this job, you know, how you get started, and did you always want to be a comedian? Not in the womb, but right after that, yes, it seemed. On the street, besides class clowning, which was easy, because that's where they're not allowed to laugh, suppressed laughter is the easiest to get, the street corner was fun. Slip fights, we had slip fights. Other people call them chop fights, I found out. But it was just guys, when they're 14 and 15, hanging out on the corner or on the stoops or something. When guys are together, always putting each other down. It's a big insult fight all the time. Slip fight, hey, sound you good, nice, good sound, deep sound, man, slip fights. And a lot of places you couldn't talk about certain things. Hey, no mothers, man, hey, no mothers, right? Come on, man. We got to mothers right away, man. That was really... Hey, how you doing, man? What's up? No, you know, what did you do last night? I was out with your mother, man. So you had to be on your toes. It was helpful, too, I guess, being a funny cat, so kept from getting beat up too much. I mean, if a cat from another neighborhood. See, we were into gang busting at that time. And, like, I'm 35, which is fun when the whole world seems to be 18 and 52, you know? I got a touch and taste of each, and I'm from the Upper West Side of Manhattan, right next to Harlem. We call our neighborhood White Harlem, because it sounded bad. The real name was Morningside Heights, you know? It sounds so faggy, man. A faggy only meant faggy. It only meant a sissy. It had nothing to do with sex, you know. A fag was a guy who wouldn't stay out there, who wouldn't fight. Hey, he's a fag. He's got to go home. Go on, you fag. Queer was a queer. We knew what a queer was. A queer was... Well, in fact, a fag was a guy who wouldn't go downtown and beat up queers with you. And that's about what it amounted to. But the gang busting gave way one time, because we were into all that stuff about turf and wearing jackets, and we had our debs. And then grass swept the neighborhood there in '51. And gang fighting went away, man. Just guys used to make zip guns, and they shot grass. Gotta get on that. Always, elevators are interesting. I always like to violate elevator etiquette when I can. Usually, if you're alone in an elevator and you're fairly assertive, you kind of get to the back. Unless you're a leaner and they got a rail, you know, you might do that. But you're alone. If another person comes in, got to split the territory with them. Third person comes in, man, now you gotta, if a fat lady with a kid comes on, you really have to work it out, right? Love to just come on and walk right in, not turn around. Hi, I'm going to 14. Always somebody stopping at 8, man, when you're in a hurry. Did you do the noise with the elevator? Watch those numerals. I got to get off my elevator. This stool represents a visual part of class clown that I couldn't put on sound recording. Do you remember those periods in school when everybody had their hand up, everybody knew the information? The only competition was to be called on. Everybody, hey, we had nuns. Hey, sister, hey, sister, hey, sister, sister, hey, sister, hey, and you're, oh, man. You're on a good time. You know that time? I used to raise my hand like this. Hey, sister, hey, sister, hey. And you know, Anybody? Oh, we're gonna get True North. They raise their hand like that, they gotta cross their legs like this. Hi, baby. Thank you. I think I did. Hi, baby. Very nice. I still feel nervous, you know?
After all these years?
Yeah, well, strange turf, you know, new show, different stage, not know everything.
I'm terrified, too.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't write any of those dumb remarks for us, you know, that dumb TV chatter.
You're right.
Best you just get on and introduce the next guest, and I'll split, and everything will be all right.
Okay.
Okay.
George Carlin. You know, it's not very often that one gets a chance to introduce an Academy Award nominee. And I hope it won't be too long before we're talking about him as an Academy Award winner for his hit song, Superfly, Curtis Mayfield.
Shining bright, there's a set going strong, a lot of things going on. The man of the hour has an air of great power. The dudes have envied him for so long. Oh, Superfly, you're gonna make your fortune back. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. Hard to understand, but a hell of a man. This cat of the slum had a mind, wasn't dumb, but a weakness was shown, cause his hustle was wrong. His mind was his own, but the man lived alone. Oh, Superfly, you're gonna make your fortune back. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. The game he plays for keeps. Hustling times in ghetto streets, trying to get over. That's what he's trying to do, y'all. Taking all that he can take, gambling with the odds of fate, trying to get over, trying to get over, trying to get over. Was to move a lot of blow. Ask him his dream, what does it mean? He wouldn't know. Can't be like the rest, is the most he'll confess. But the time's running out and there's no happiness. Ooh, Superfly, you're gonna make your fortune back. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. Superfly, 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 trying to get over, trying to get over, trying to get over, trying to get over, trying to get over. Trying to get over. Superfly.
This is a dreidel. It's a toy which is used by Jewish children at Hanukkah, and it's also the title of a song written by my next guest. He's more than just a songwriter, though. He is a poet. Please welcome Don McLean.
What do you know? You know just what you perceive. What can you show? Nothing of what you believe. And as you grow, each thread of life that you leave will spin around your deeds and dictate your needs as you sell your soul and you sow your seeds and you wound yourself and your loved one bleeds and your habits grow and your conscience feeds on all that you thought you should be. I never thought this could happen to me. I feel like a spinning top or a dreidel. The spinning don't stop when you leave the cradle. You just slow down. Round and around this world she goes, spinning through the lives of the people you know. We all slow down. How you gonna keep on turning from day to day? How you gonna keep from turning your life away? Oh, I feel like a spinning top or a dreidel, and the spinning don't stop when you leave the cradle. You just slow down. You just slow down. You just slow down. Helen has been nice enough to ask me to introduce this next group, and I think they're really fun. Rare Earth.
We're gonna have a good
It's the time to change around. The music is the same in every chorus. And here's the guitarist. Yeah.
You know, so many people have asked me how I came to write and record I Am Woman, where I was born, how I met my husband, all these kind of things, that I figured I would have to tell you my life story. But just to make it a little more interesting, I've inserted the names of some famous rock groups in the story. And every time I say the name of a famous rock group, I would like you all to say, yay! Could I have a yay? Yay! Hey, that was pretty good. You ready? Here we go. Once upon a time, I decided to come to America. Yay! Yay! I'll bet that you didn't know my grassroots were in Australia. Yay! Anyway, I arrived first of all in New York, but it was kind of hard getting jobs, you know, and frankly, some of the clubs that I played were for the Byrds. Yeah. And worst of all, I wasn't making very much bread. Yeah. But anyway, one night I was singing, and a man came up to me and he said, "Hi, I'm Jeff Wald, and I'm with the William Morris Agency." I said, "The who?" Yeah. And he said, "No, really, I think that I could open a lot of doors for you." Yeah. So he asked me to marry him, and I figured I'd save 10%, you know. So I said yes, and he bought me a beautiful Neil diamond. Yeah. And we took the Grand Funk Railroad and moved to Chicago. Yeah. And we were doing very well there, but we kind of felt the urge to move west because the temptations of Hollywood were too much. But I was very upset having to leave because I left behind my favorite restaurant, Cheech and Chong's. Yeah. Anyway, while we're on the subject of food, it was while I was having dinner one night with the Partridge Family and enjoying some of Shirley's great humble pie. Yeah, she makes it with fresh raspberries. Anyway, the idea came to me, the inspiration, and I raced home and I decided to write a song about women. And I wrote all night long, right into the dawn. In fact, I wrote so long and so hard, I developed a bad finger. But the song was pretty good after I'd worked out all the kinks. And so I recorded it, and we called it I Am Woman, and thanks to you, it became a hit, and you made my husband Jeff and my daughter Tracy and my son Jordan all very happy. Anyway, the climax of the story is that we are all living in a delightful lighthouse in beautiful downtown Burbank. In the morning fun when no one will be drinking any more wine, I'll wake the sun up by giving him a fresh air full of the wind cup. And I won't be found in the shadows hiding sorrow. And I can wait for fate to bring around to me any part of my tomorrow, tomorrow. 'Cause it's settles in my mind, and I think of friends in the yesterday when my plans were giggled and run. I had a song while on the run, and its love brought a tear to my eye. Maybe someday you'll up and say we had a pretty nice time. Oh my. And it's oh so peaceful here. That's my new release, Peaceful. A song that I fell in love with when I first heard it. Same time that I fell in love with the talent of the man who wrote it. He's standing right next to me, Kenny Rankin. I hope you don't mind if I have a hit with that song.
Not at all, not at all. You sing the heck out of it.
Thank you. I really hope you have a hit with the song you're going to do, because it is a powerful song.
It's I would call it a public service. There's a radio station in Chicago which has now decided to use it as a public service, and it's somehow beginning to springboard into something more meaningful than just a miscellaneous single record, because it's about the experience of coming down. You know, lots of people like to get, I mean, everybody, myself included, like to get mellow and nice, you know, but there's a point where you go into a bit of lunacy and you kind of lose your wig, and a lot of people dig really to go there. Coming Down is a song that's what it's like it's about what it's like coming down, man, the negative side of it.
Okay, let's hear Coming Down.
and I've got to get to my woman. I've got to lay down in my bed. I don't have anything, and I can't keep my head straight. This is insanity. Oh, I don't know if I'm too late. Coming down. Coming down. And everything I've told you, I did it, and I know it well, I do. And if you don't believe me, you will die while in your head. What a waste of time, just to live your life as I did mine. Flashing like a neon sign, half a body and half a mind. Coming down. Coming down.
This next group has certainly had their share of hit records. Turn, 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 Mr. Tambourine Man, 8 Miles High, and So You Want to Be a Rock and Roll Star. The Byrds.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Oh, I know that evening's empire has returned into sand, vanished from my hand, left me here alone. Left me here to stand, but still not sleeping. My weariness amazes me, and I'm branded on my feet. I have no one to meet, and the ancient empty streets too dead for dreaming. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy, and there's no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to.
Curtis, an Oscar nomination. Wow.
Yeah, ain't that a trip?
I bet you must be pretty busy writing your acceptance speech, huh?
Well, I've given some thought about it, and I've finally decided to somewhat maybe musically score it and maybe even sing my acceptance speech. That is, if I do win.
Oh, you're gonna win. You'll probably be the first one to win an Oscar for an acceptance speech.
Oh, well, I'll accept that.
Listen, I want to ask you something, because it's about 2.5 years now since you left the Impressions, right?
That's right.
And usually when a group breaks up, it's because there's a lot of tension and strain and everything, and it seems like you and the Impressions, you still hang out and you still really groove together.
Oh, well, hey, it's been like really about 15 years of life's experience, which of course covered all that animosity and hang-ups and fighting. We lived together, However, it has somewhat mellowed on out, and we are now a very happy and beautiful family doing our thing as usual.
Would you like to introduce them?
I'd love to.
Okay.
Folks, I'd like to just maybe speak on a group that has probably really done a thing in reference of staying ahead of our competitive commercial times in reference of doing your thing. I'd like to just proudly introduce to you your Impressions.
People coming from miles around, they stand in line for miles around. They come to hear the story of a simple little man, take part in his blessing for peace throughout the land. Oh, preacher man, try and help us understand, yeah. Preacher man, oh preacher man, show the way now if you can, yeah. Listen to preacher man. He breaks it down in words of rhyme. The meaning though is ours to find. Where he's coming from, see what's on his mind. What it's really all about is that we're all one kind. Oh, preacher man, try and help us understand, yeah. Each and every time, simple little line, one and all, here's love, that we're all one kind. Preacher man, stand in line, touch his hand. Time we'll all find out what he's talking about. Preacher man, oh yeah. And from his word we'll understand what is coming down. Time will surely come around when peace and love are found. Oh, preacher man, try and help us understand, yeah. Preacher man, oh, preacher man, show the way now if you can. Preacher man, try and help us understand. Oh, preacher man, preacher man, if you can. Oh, won't you try to understand? You know, preacher man. Hey, yeah.
Out of sight. We would like to just maybe get into a new thing, and I want to just say, fellas, that preacher man sure gives me a whole lot of feeling. Amen. I just want to just go on and preach a little bit as to some of the other things that we might do to conclude this bit of performance. How do you think about that, Helen?
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Let us get just a little bit of that impression harmony.
Amen.
Time. Let's do it again. Amen. Maybe a little audience participation. Amen. Let me see you do it right now. Amen. 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 See the little baby. On Christmas morning. Amen. Amen. Singing in a tempo.
Hey, don't split. The midnight special continues after station identification.
Now I'm gonna do a little bit of this song. I'm gonna do it for you, and for me, and for me, and for you. Tell me, what would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Loan me your ear. Oh, I'm gonna sing you a song, but I promise you, I won't sing it out of key. Oh, now I'm gonna try with a little help from my friend. I tell you, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friend. I might get high. Oh, what do I do when my love is away? Prefer you to be all alone. How do I feel way at the end of the day? Are you sad because you're all on your own? No, 'cause I with a little help from my friend. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna step a little bit high. Do you need anybody? I need me somebody to love. Could it be anybody? Oh, I need me somebody. I want me somebody. Need me somebody to love. Let me tell you that I try. And I'm gonna step a little bit high. help from my friend.
Concentration. Just the thought that we might meet creates anticipation. Won't you look my way once before you go, and my eyes will say what you ought to know. Well, I've been thinking about you day and night, and I don't know if it'll work out right, but somehow just might if we try. Faces come and faces go in circular rotation, but something yearns within to grow beyond infatuation. Won't you look my way once before you go, and my eyes will say what you ought to know. Well, you've got me standing deaf and blind, 'cause I see love as just a state of mind, and who knows what it is that we might find if we try. You're walking a different direction from most people I've met. You're giving me signs of affection I don't usually get. I don't want you to pledge your future. The future's not yours to give. Just stand there a little longer and let me watch while you live. I lose my concentration. Just the thought that we might meet creates anticipation. Won't you look my way once before you go, and my eyes will say what you ought to know. Well, I've been thinking about you day and night, and I don't know if it'll work out right, but somehow I think that it just might if we try. Somehow I think that it just might if we try. Yes, somehow I think that it just might if we try.
Celebrate another day of living. I just want to celebrate another day of life. Put my faith in the people, but the people let me down. So I turn the other way and I carry on anyhow. That's why I'm telling you, I just want to celebrate, yeah, yeah, another day of living. I just want to celebrate another day of life. Had my hand on a dollar bill, and the dollar bill blew away. But the sun is shining down on me, and it's here to stay. That's why I'm telling you, I just want to celebrate, yeah, yeah, another day of living. just want to celebrate another day of love. Don't let it all get you down, no, no. Don't let it turn you around, 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 around. Yeah. Well, I can't be bothered with sorrow, and I can't be bothered with hate, no. I'm using up my time for feeling fine every day. That's why I tell them, do I want to celebrate? Yeah, yeah. I just want to celebrate another day. Hey! Well, I just want to celebrate another day of living. All right. I just want to celebrate another day of love. Don't let it all get you down, no, no. Don't let it turn you around. Don't go around. Don't go around. No, no, don't go around. No, don't go around. No, don't go around. No, don't go around. We got to have your hands, you all. We're gonna sing, sing, sing. Said I just want to celebrate. I just want to celebrate. Woo! I just want to celebrate. Woo! I just want to celebrate. I just want to celebrate. I just want to celebrate. Come on, people. I just want to celebrate. Come on, celebrate. I just want to celebrate. Get up, celebrate. Get up. Ah, yeah. Hey, take it easy, easy. Gonna say, I just want to celebrate. Sing it out to have some fun. I just want
I want to thank all my guests in alphabetical order for making this evening so fantastic. The Byrds, George Carlin. The Impressions, Curtis Mayfield, Don McLean, Kenny Rankin, Rare Earth, and Ike and Tina Turner. And don't forget, I won't be here next week, but Johnny Rivers will be your host. And in the meantime, drive your Chevy to the levee, buy a record album. I've got a friend with a habit of running away. He says he can't take it, and he takes it every day. Takes it like the hungry, lonely man he is. Inside his need, a soul I see, burning with a will to live. Come on, John, and make it. Come on, John, and take it. Too long now, you're staring at the moon, reflected in the liquid cooking in your spoon. I know you're alive, I've seen you light up a room. Come on, John. Come on. His woman, she